It's still raining. Looks like it's going to pass soon though. I think we'll get the anchor down anyway. Oops. Put that there for a second. Stick our head out. Very rainy morning, but we're going to get fishing anyway. Good morning everyone and welcome back. So over the next 2 days, I'm going to be pretty much living and surviving out of my kayak camping. So I've got my kayak set up with more gear than I've ever had before. We've got camping gear, cooking gear and fishing gear. And over the next 2 days, I'm going to be pretty much surviving and living from my kayak. I've brought no food with me on this trip, so we're gonna have to catch our own food to eat. Gonna be camping on this massive island, which is in front of me here, and hopefully catching some really big fish as well. Now you can already see I've actually got 3 rods out already and I've already started fishing. It was a miserable morning this morning. It's been raining the whole time, but you can see we've got a little gap in the rain and the sun is actually out. So it is a pristine morning at the moment. We're fishing and we're looking for something to eat. Yep, we've got a little fish on. We've hooked up to our first fish of the morning. It is a little shark. So that's a nice way to start off the morning. Now the plan is to quickly try and catch a feed. So if we can get a pinky or a snapper, that is going to be absolutely perfect because there's actually a lot of wind which is going to come today. So it's going to be pretty hard to actually catch fish or a feed today, I think. So this is a good little start. And if we can get ourselves a feed, it's going to be perfect. I'm going to duck over to that island and try and find a camping spot. I've actually never camped on this island before, so I'm not sure what to expect. Hopefully good things, but I guess that's a bit of the fun from this adventure is the unknown. Oh, look at that. And we got him. Yet another fish. It has been like 5 minutes of fishing and it has been non-stop so far, so that's a really good sign, but they've all been small sharks. We need something a little bit bigger. I'm aiming for a pinky. This one's actually a different type of shark. This one's a school shark, but yet again too small. Baby school shark. Alright, rebait this rod, and this one will get out half of a pilchard. Don't have the freshest of baits today, so hopefully we can actually catch some baits as well. Well, we fished that spot for over 2 hours and surprisingly, we got nothing to eat. All we caught here was small sharks, small gummy sharks, small school sharks, but no snapper. I really thought we were going to get at least a pinky, but we didn't get any. So what I'm going to do now is make the massive pedal down to where I think I can camp. It's an hour away, so it's a big pedal to get there, and I'm not entirely sure it's going to work out, but we're going to go suss it out now and see if it's even possible. Well, this is a familiar setting for me this morning. I am under an umbrella yet again. The rain just won't stop, but we've pulled up on the island, which I want to take a look at, and so far, so good. The sand is really hard. Around here, it's a lot of mud flats, but in this particular spot, the sand is hard, so we can actually walk up and take a look, which is a good sign. We've just got to wait for this rain to go. Wow. It is hard sand. That's amazing. Pull this up a little bit. It's not too bad at all. Man, how is this? This right here is French Island. It is larger than the main populated one, Phillip Island, but there's almost no one here. And take a look at this. We're out on a massive spit at the moment. There's the kayak with all the gear, but first of all, I'm just going to go for a little walk and try and find anywhere to camp. I'm not sure if this is even going to work. Looking at it now, I'll have a little look through here. This area looks kind of good, but it's a bit far back. Oh, look at this. These trees have been cut down. Oh, someone's been here before. Well, that looks really nice. How's this? Well, I've been wandering around this massive area for a little while now, and we've found somewhere which looks really, really good. People have actually camped here before in the past, so this is pretty much a little campsite. You can set up a tent there. I think we've found what we're looking for. This is really, really cool. There's actually a pan over there too. Pan, some old rusted stuff. But this area here, that looks perfect. Alright, our humble little tent is now completely set up and we have some shelter. So I've stored all my cooking gear in here, everything which I don't want to get wet because it's still been raining. I'm going to store in here. So now we need some food. So I'm actually going to jump back out on the kayak or maybe fish from the beach and try and get us a little meal. But I'm so happy with this spot. It is absolutely beautiful. We're right on this little pinnacle type thing and just surrounded by ocean. So amazing spot, an amazing find. Said to you guys that this stuff could be quicksand, and watch this. You start walking out and you start sinking very quickly. Do not go in sand covered in water. Could be quicksand like that. Alright, let's leave camp behind and go for our second fish of the day. Now this time I'm going to be fishing a completely new area. The wind's got up big time, so there's only really one spot that I can fish, and that's just hugged up against French Island. So I'm going to go pedal there now. It's a massive pedal yet again, but hopefully it'll pay off with at least one fish that we can cook up for dinner. Anchor's down for the second time today. See if we can get a big fish, or even just a fish. First bait of the afternoon session going out is a pilchard. Just gonna get this one straight behind the kayak. Fishing in super shallow water at the moment, only in a couple meters deep, so very, very shallow, but this is where the fish push up this time of year, so let's see if we can get one. And another squid ring out into the shallow water. Deep water. And we're on with our first fish. Another little puppy shark, I reckon. Picking up where we left off. Little gummy, not big enough once again. I don't think we'll keep a gummy shark though, because I don't have a lot of room in the esky and I don't want the meat to go bad. I don't want to waste any, so we're only really going for pinkies or maybe a big salmon or just something which is a little bit smaller than a gummy. Oh, that's a good fish. No. Bummer. That was a snapper. Spewing. Oh, that's on. That looks like a big ray. Yep. Well, we've hooked up to a big fish, but I don't think it's a desirable. Feels like a flat fish, this one. Very big though. Well, that was a rookie mistake. I just snapped my rod in the process of landing that skate. I didn't think I would have snapped it there, but obviously I did, so one rod is a bit shorter now. Looks like another failed fishing mission. Alright everyone, light is quickly fading and we've made it back to camp. There's not going to be any fancy sunset or anything. In fact, it is actually raining right next to where I'm set up. It's all rained over there. It's coming towards us, so I'm quickly going to duck into the tent before that hits. And man, what a tough tough day it was. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed. Came out recently, caught a lot of pinkies, and I thought I'd be able to get at least one to cook up and camp with and have a bit of fun, but instead we're gonna go hungry. But I'm gonna duck into here. I'll see you guys in the morning. Wow, what a morning. Good morning everyone. It is morning 2 of our trip, and it was a very cold sleep last night. It's absolutely freezing. I'm still in shorts though. It hasn't changed. I'm in shorts, no socks, and it's very cold. But day 2, the plan is to head out onto Western Port and try and catch a snapper. Yesterday was a massive failure, but we're gonna head out again this morning because look at the conditions. It looks absolutely amazing, but before we can even get out there, we have a lot of prep work to do. We have to pack up all the rods, all the stuff onto the kayak, and then we'll get going. What a morning. That's better. It's very, very bright. It's an amazing day, and it's time to leave our little island behind. It was fun while it lasted, but it's time to catch a fish. It took me ages to get off the island. I got up at 6:45 and it's now 9:15. What a mission, but we need to catch a good fish. That's the goal for the rest of the day. I'm trying to catch a snapper, and that's what I'm on a mission for. We've got fresh squid in this bag, pilchards, we've got all the good baits, so I'm just going to punch it all the way up to some of my good spots, and we're just going to sit out the rest of the day there and try and get something good. Alright, let's give it a crack around here. Anchoring pretty deep for kayak fishing in 7.5 meters, but we'll give it a go. Never fished here before. Let's get some big rods out. Man, I really hope we can at least get one good fish today. It's been a miserable old trip so far, but the weather's been really nice, so I can't really complain about the fishing. Gonna get out one of my favorite baits, the old squid gut. Got our 3 rods out. Kind of like the area we're in. I've never been here before, but it looks pretty good. Got a massive hill thing next to us as well. So a bit of scenic attraction. That rod, the snap rod's getting a bite. It's a little shark again. Yep, another little shark. Oh, he's probably one of the biggest gummies we've caught, which is a very sad sight. See you, buddy. That's going to do us in this spot. We're going to get this anchor up and then move to our final destination of the day. Yet another tough spot. It's just been such a slow couple of days fishing. Right there, in 3 meters, so pretty shallow, but goes up to 2 on this side, drops right down to 4, so it's a pretty good depth for chasing snapper. Come on, fishes, last hurrah. Oh, that's a good fish. Don't tell me it got off. It's a good gummy. Could be a snapper. Could be. Awesome. We finally got one. It's not the giant we're after, but it's a nice little fish. There we go. Oh man, 2 days fishing for that bugger. I thought he was bigger the way he hit that. Let's get a look. This shouldn't be what 2 days worth of fishing equals, but it has been. It's not the big snapper we're after, but it's a little bit of a smaller version and a nice start. We still have a fair while left, so keep on fishing and aim to upgrade, but I wish I caught this yesterday so I could cook it up for you guys, but we didn't. All right, that's gonna do us. I've had enough. I can head back in now, so I'm gonna go. Hasn't been very eventful. If it was, I probably would stay a little bit longer, but unfortunately the fishing was really tough. All right everyone, so that is gonna do us. Unfortunately, we still haven't been able to do the catch, camp and cook up, but I promise you guys that I'll do it as soon as I can. I'm gonna get back out there. We got some good weather coming up, and I'm gonna do the catch, camp and cook. But if you enjoyed this video, then leave a like, comment some suggestions down below, and I'll see you in the next video.